woke up, slept on me, trying to eat with vultures. Y'all look frail, let me feed the culture. Can't get full of the lead and coke, huh? Still sober, y'all OD, follow me. Where the rain follow me, king. Yeah, I know the king, Martin Luther King. You ain't really gonna throw, boy, you in a dream. Wake up, y'all don't want it. Down to the white, I better put Marlo on it. And let's soon Chico Hilo, homie. And if I'm scared, I guess I don't know it. Cause I'm still going still right where the heat at. And where I ain't supposed to be, that's where I be at. And I spit that, sit back, listen to the truth while the sky crack and the Lord gets back. Or somebody wants some get back and they click clack, leave you been back, thinking I just intact. Never left, but I've been back, cross on my bit neck, and I don't rap gospel, I live that. But I'm nothing but a gimmick. You see me in a club, funny, you was in it. Skip a cosign, shout out to the homie Kendrick. And all I hear is crickets when I run into the critics. Oh well, show tells me a lot when they tell me to rock. Keep my eyebrows raised, smell what I'm cooking. And the sales may drop, yeah, the mail may stop, but they ask for the truth, yeah, I'm a dork. They like how you do that now. Sound kinda nice, boy, who that down? Is everything real good, true and fair? But you probably wouldn't listen if you knew that down. If you knew that.
The heart beats just a little faster right now, doesn't it? As they stand alone right now. No cornermen. They're just ready to make the ring walk for the biggest fight that boxing.
Talk about it, Coast Code. Keep your hands and keep it chin tucked. It's the one and only Shadow with the ghost in the front. Merry Christmas. It's early Christmas. Early Christmas. Feeling kind of good today, man. You know? Woke up. Had some Christmas music in the background. You know. I can't wait until they start playing Home Alone 24 hours a day. That's how you know it's Christmas. You know it's Christmas when they got Home Alone 24 hours a day. And what's the other one? What's the one where the kid says you'll shoot your eye out? A Christmas Carol or a Christmas Story, whichever one it is. Anyway, I hope everybody is having a blessed day today. I hope everyone is having a blessed holiday. Well, your holiday season is going to be coming up, but y'all don't really want to hear about that. Y'all trying to hear about some boxing. Well, looks like everybody is ready for the at the weigh-in with Anthony Joshua and Wallin and Otto Wallin and Wilder. And Wilder made weight, and Wilder's looking good, and Wilder's coming up with catchphrases once again, and weird catchphrases. He said he's Dr. Sleep now, and he has NyQuil in his hands. But I'll tell you what, Deontay Wilder came in looking very, very slim. Very, very slim. I think he came in at 200 and, what was it, 205, 200 and, I don't know, 211, 12, I don't know. He looks slim, bro. He looks slim. He looks definitely slimmer than he was in his past couple of fights. And Anthony Joshua, by the way, Anthony Joshua, I don't know, man. I have a feeling. Even with the Christmas spirit, I have a feeling that something is going to happen with Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. I feel like Anthony Joshua is going to fuck everything up. Oh, forgive me for the curse. I'm trying not to curse. It's Christmas time. What's going on, brother? How you doing, man? Did you see the weigh-ins? Hey, you know what, man? You know what's crazy? I have a feeling, bro. I have a weird feeling that Anthony Joshua is gonna lose this fight, bro. Oh, you didn't see the weigh-ins? That's okay, because I clipped some of them. And it was kind of funny, to be honest with you. Now, to be honest, it's a pretty good card. It's a pretty good card. And when you look at it, some of the fights, not all, some of the fights actually have some good fights. You know that I think boxing fans get a little bit confused when they see a good card, right? Like, for instance, you remember a couple months ago, Showtime had that one card and everyone was saying, "Oh, it's such a great card. It's such a great card." I forgot what card it was. It was on Showtime. And it was a good card as far as like the fighters on the card, but the competition that they had wasn't really that great. So they be trying to trick you sometimes. Promoters be trying to trick you sometimes. Like they'll be like, our main event is Deontay Wilder, and our co-main event is gonna be Jermell Charlo, and the one before that is gonna be, Mario Barrios. And you're thinking, man, that's a lit ass card, right? And then you hear the opponents, and you're like, wait a second, I don't even know who this guy is. I know he's gonna win. He's gonna win. This card, there's some of that, not a lot of that. A lot of the heavyweight fights. I'm gonna tell you right now, every single heavyweight fight that's on there is a good fight. It's a good fight. Otto Wallin versus Big Baby Miller. That's a great fight, bro. I'm telling you right now, somebody's getting knocked the fuck out, bro. Somebody's getting knocked out. Yo, my guy came in at 230 something pounds. Mind you, this is the same guy. And my audio is good, right? Obviously, if Sergeant answered my question, I'd be asking some weird questions sometimes. How am I going to ask if my audio is good? And my guy already answered me. Big Baby Miller came in at 230 something pounds. And this is supposedly a Big Baby Miller that is not enhanced per se. Shall we say enhanced on because this guy has been caught with every single drug in the book. I've never, it's kind of funny how people want to get on Canelo. I mentioned this yesterday. It's kind of funny how people want to get on Canelo and call him Canelo and all this other stuff. But yet, Big Baby Miller, bro, this dude was walking around with stuff I never even heard of, bro. I never even heard of. He probably had, like, when right before drugs get, well, they're all illegal anyway. But you know how, like, when a drug goes through like a trial phase, and a drug is going through a trial phase, you can probably get it for like free, but you don't know the side effects. You know what I mean? And they actually do this. If you go to hospitals and you look on the website or whatever, you'll see that there's a new medicine out and they got clinical trials for your condition. However, they're not liable. They're not liable for whatever happens to you. And you get the medicine for free. And if it works or whatever down the line, I guess you get some benefits or whatever it is for it. This guy was probably walking around with stuff that didn't even come out yet. I looked at the article where he got popped and the stuff they had in his system. I don't know if I can find it. It was unbelievable, bro. But regardless, he's clean this fight. And I think you could tell he's clean. The reason why I'm going to say, I mean, he's always been overweight. Like, not overweight, but like he's always been heavier. He's a heavier type of heavyweight. But he looks huge now. And I got some clips that I'm going to be showing. The dude looks massive, bro. He came in at 230 something pounds. No, I'm sorry, 330 something pounds. And Dubois came in at 200 and something pounds. There is 100-pound difference. 100-pound difference between Dubois and Big Baby. That's crazy, bro. And by the way, heavyweight is the only division that you'll see a guy that could come in 50 pounds heavier than you, 60 pounds heavier than you, 70 pounds, and it's okay. It's okay because it's the heavyweight division. But I think that honestly there should be some type of stipulation on that. I think there should be a stipulation on people that come in, especially in the heavyweight division. Because look at this. Let's say you have Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder came in the slimmest he's ever looked, bro. Deontay Wilder's looking good, by the way. Pause. Deontay Wilder's looking good. Pause. Bro. I got some clips that I clipped. This dude is looking in shape. I mean, I don't know if Malik Scott is actually getting to him, but when Wilder was doing his workout and everything, he was actually throwing combinations. He's quick. He's actually got him with a jab now. I'm looking at him like, damn, is that Deontay? Then he stepped on the scale. Come to find out, he's like 213 pounds or something like that. He's very light, bro. Not like when he fought Fury. When he fought Fury, he came in like at 220 something, like 230. Remember in the rematch? I think it was the rematch or the third fight. I forgot which one it was, but they were talking about how Deontay Wilder's going to come in at like 230 pounds because he wanted more weight and he thought it would help him with his power. However, what ended up happening is he gassed out early. He gassed out in like a couple of rounds, and we saw what happened. Deontay Wilder does gas out. The crazy thing is about Deontay Wilder is for a guy that only throws 1 or 2 punches at a time, he gasses out. Maybe it's because he's putting all his power into all his punches. I don't know. But I know that now when I saw him today, and I'm like, damn, he looks like he's in shape now. Deontay looks like he's in shape now. You know, I got some clips I'm going to show y'all. And Deontay Wilder, for some reason, I don't know, bro. I don't know if he was doing this before, but is it me? Is it me? Or is Deontay Wilder kind of cringe at times, bro? And when I say cringe, I mean, he be saying shit that like, you be like, what? So now he wants to call himself Dr. Sleep. Dr. Sleep. I mean, he does be putting people to sleep. I guess that's a pretty good one. Let's see right here. Let's see the stare down in what they're saying over here. Deontay Wilder says,
I'm not going to disappoint you. You know, I come to bring the pain. I come to bring the excitement. Like I always say, don't blink, baby. Cause bam, baby, good night. My new nickname is Dr. Sleep, and I'm adopting that name. So I got NyQuil in the right hand. I told him to bring a pillow and bring a blanket because it get chilly over here as well. So I can't wait. Bomb Squad!
Is it me? Is it me or does Deontay Wilder like, bro, yo, I'm gonna get to that in a second. Yo, is it me or does Deontay Wilder sound like Fury done fucked him up? Let me play that clip. He's stuttering all over the place. Listen, I stutter sometimes when I get like real like excited. You know what I mean? Like when I'm happy. But Deontay is stuttering like mid-sentence, like just a regular sentence. He's stuttering. Listen, then he's called himself Dr. Sleep. But you know how Deontay Wilder is. You know how he is. But anyway, I mean,
I'm not going to disappoint you. You know, I come to bring the pain. I come to bring the excitement. Like I always say, don't blink, baby. Cause bam, baby, good night. My new nickname is Dr. Sleep, and I'm adopting that name. So I got NyQuil in the right hand. I told him to bring a pillow and bring a blanket because it get chilly over here as well. So I can't wait. Bomb Squad!
And then, of course, you have Big Baby Miller doing what he does, which is
100 pounds difference between the two. It's not often. Oh, that was almost.
And listen to what he said. He made me laugh, bro. This guy's kind of funny. This guy's entertaining. I do want to see this fight. This guy, he said something about his nuts or something.
100 pounds difference between the two. It's not often.
The size of my nuts. Your brain's the size of my nuts. You shrimp.
You're big everywhere. Let's be honest about it.
Goddamn right. Damn right.
How do you intend to use that weight advantage to your advantage?
Man, listen, walk him down, beat him up. You know, you got a brain the size of a shrimp. That's what we gonna do. We gonna turn the shrimp and fry. We gonna glaze them. We gonna grill them. We gonna broil them. Either way, the shrimp gonna get cooked. Tune in.
Did you hear what that guy said? Did you hear what the reporter said? Bro, I have never heard the gayest shit in my life, bro. No man should ever say to another man, man, you big all over. Listen to what that is gay.
The size of my nuts. Your brain's the size of my nuts. You shrimp.
You're big everywhere. Let's be honest about it.
Big everywhere. Let's be honest about it. If a man said that to me, I would pause, be like, what did you just say to me? What did you just say? Gay ass. And Anthony Joshua, I'm telling you, I smell an upset with Anthony Joshua, bro. I smell an upset with Anthony Joshua, bro. Anthony Joshua got that damn look in his head. Anthony Joshua got that look in his head. Like it's almost like when you look at Anthony Joshua sometimes, like in his head, he's thinking like, I have no idea what I'm going to do in the ring. I'm just going to try. This guy has been through every trainer, every fight. He gets a new trainer, bro. This is like, is he even with his original trainer? I don't even know. But look at he doesn't want to talk at the weigh-in. So everybody's weigh-in, everybody's stare down is exciting. Everybody's is exciting. But then we get to Anthony Joshua, and Otto Wallin's trying to talk to him, by the way. Otto Wallin's he's trying to sell the fight. He's like, with their face-to-face, he's trying to sell the fight. He's trying to like talk shit. Joshua is not biting.
Right on pay-per-view. Day of Reckoning.
Normally, AJ has a bit of back and forth. He did it with Hellenius. We've seen him do it in the past. Not saying a word here to Otto Wallin.
Right on.
How does Anthony Joshua look to you? Does he look like he's nervous? I don't know. I can't tell anymore. I can't tell when a man is nervous anymore. I can't tell. All I know is that weigh-ins and stare downs and all this other stuff, bro, don't accumulate to nothing. It don't accumulate to nothing. Because if that was the case, when I saw Francis Ngannou, I could have swore. Listen. I ain't gonna sit here and make it act like I knew what was gonna happen. No. I did not think Ngannou was gonna win one round on Tyson Fury. Not one round. And this dude dropped him. Made it seem like he's been boxing since he was little. But nonetheless, Anthony Joshua just has that look about him, bro. Just like he's got that like blank stare. Like I don't know. He doesn't look confident to me. I think he's trying to look confident in this stare down. He's trying to look. Maybe I'm overlooking it. I am like that. Sometimes I will analyze things. I will overanalyze things. But it just looks like to me like this guy is nervous, or maybe he's trying to hide that.
Right on pay-per-view.
He won't look at that. He won't even keep eye contact. When have you seen that, bro? When have you seen a face-off and the guy is like, okay, look, I've seen face-offs where the guy, matter of fact, no, I can't say that. I can't, no. You know, when you're about to fight and they announce your name and they announce the fighter's name and they both come to the middle of the ring, right? And y'all stare each other in the eyes, right? And you got some fighters that won't even like, they'll look down, you know, they'll look down, but some will grill you right in your face, right? But never on a stare down. Like when the whole purpose of a stare down is for y'all to be staring, bro. That's the purpose of a stare down. And he can't even keep looking at it, bro. I'm telling you, I think AJ might lose, bro. He won't even keep the stare down.
Right on pay-per-view. Jay
Wallin's face is like, yeah, I got you now. What the fuck is going on with AJ? I mean, everybody else looks like they're having a great time. I mean, everybody else is like promoting the fight, pushing people.
100 pounds difference between the two. It's not often all.
I'm telling you, that man is inside Dubois' head like a mug, bro. Then he said, what's going on, Tycho? Then he said, hey, did you hear what Big Baby Miller said about Daniel Dubois? He said he's the size of his nutsack or something like that. What did he say? Let me see.
The size of my nuts. Your brain's the size of my nuts, you shrimp.
You're big everywhere. Let's be honest about it.
Goddamn right. Damn right.
How do you intend to use that weight advantage to your advantage?
Man, listen, walk him down, beat him up. You know, you got a brain the size of a shrimp. That's what we gonna do. We're gonna turn the shrimp and fry. We're gonna glaze them. We're gonna grill them. We're gonna broil them. Either way, the shrimp gonna get cooked. Tune in.
And that was just really gay, by the way. I hate to say it again, but that guy said to Big Baby Miller, yeah, you're big everywhere. You're big everywhere. And Big Baby Miller, instead of saying, bro, who you talking to? He goes along with it, like, yeah, you damn right. Yeah, you damn right. I'm big everywhere, bro. I don't know, man. You could just tell it's. I don't know if it's because they're on the opposite side of the world, ain't they? I know, like over there. I know one thing for a fact that UFC fighters, when they fight over in, I think it's Dubai. Is it Dubai where they be having their overseas fights a lot of times, right? a lot of the fighters will tell you that once they leave the States and they go into another country, that it's the air can be different. The air is different. What's like, you know, you got to get adjusted to the time and everything like that. So I don't know. By the way, which makes me think, what time are these fights going to be coming on if these guys are way over there? I mean, what if there's like a 13, what is the hour difference? Where are they fighting? Saudi Arabia? Are they fighting in Saudi Arabia? Saudi Arabia. Arabia time zone. So right now, in Arabia, it is Saudi Arabia, it is 3:01 a.m. So there's an 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. There's an 8-hour time difference, bro. There's an 8-hour time difference. So if they wanted to start on our time, right? Let's say it's 9. Let's say they want to kick the pay-per-view off at 9. Because mind you, you want to start at a time when there's people that's going to be able to watch. Think about it. You're not going to start, you're not going to start this pay-per-view over here in America at like 3 o'clock in the morning. I mean, that would just be bad promoting, in my opinion, or bad scheduling, or whoever does that, right? So if they want that pay-per-view to start at like 9 here, and there's an 8-hour difference, they're going to be fighting 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're going to be fighting at 6 a.m. I'm just saying, if they want to keep that could throw a fighter off in itself. Fighters just damn near he's probably just used to waking up, didn't even get breakfast in him. So now he's got to, if you got to fight at 6 o'clock in the morning, you're going to get up around like midnight or something. I don't know. All I know is that I have a feeling that Anthony Joshua is going. I think Anthony Joshua might lose, y'all. I think he might lose. And he looks scared. I think he's hiding his scaredness. Look.
Fight on pay-per-view.
Over here looking like this. Out of all of them, he is the one to get upset. $30K. Is that what you're saying you think it's gonna do? Boxing Magic? $30K? Bro, let me tell you something. If this shit does $30K, it will be the most failed pay-per-view event in history. There is no way, bro. Do you know how much money these guys will waste? Or would have been wasted if only $30K gets sold? You got, think about the money you got to pay all these guys, yo. Let's not even forget the guys that are the underdogs or whatever. Let's talk about the main fighters. How much you think Deontay Wilder's getting? How much you think Anthony Joshua's getting? How much you think Dubois is getting? Frank Warren is over here promoting Daniel Dubois, because when I was watching the weigh-in, he was saying that his fighter is in a do-or-die situation. And I said that yesterday. He's in a do-or-die situation. And a do-or-die, 300K, you mean? Oh, AJ Sells, you mean 300K. You mean 300K, not 30K. Or are you talking about Haney Sales? Oh, Devin Haney's. Yeah, bro. I look. Listen, are y'all surprised? Are y'all really surprised? I ain't trying to, like, come on now. You cannot be surprised when you have Bill Haney saying the stuff that he says, bro. You can't be, listen, everything that comes out of Bill's mouth is just not true.
Our numbers beat anybody that you fought and beat.
What'd he say?
Our numbers beat anybody that you fought and beat anybody that you're going to fight. So
that's a damn lie. That's a damn lie. And this is what I'm saying. Bro. And Bill will look at you with a straight face, bro. Bill will look at you with a straight face and just cap to you, bro. He will look at you with a straight face, and you'll be thinking like, yeah, he's serious, bro. Maybe he did outsell. Maybe he did outsell Tank. I don't know. He's saying it with such confidence. I mean, but the crazy thing is, he says the most craziest things with the utmost confidence. Maybe that's why he gets away with it. It's either three things, bro. It's either he's saying it with so much confidence that the people are being fooled, which that would make y'all look stupid. B, people do notice it, but they're Haney and Bill Haney, they're DHPD writers, right? That could be possible. Or C, the channel is, on the payroll. Like I said, on the payroll. I mean, I don't know. You tell me. You tell me how a man could sit there and say the most craziest things, and you're not going to ask him any, like, legit questions. Like, I mean, come on, man. First of all, I would have cut Bill off right then and there. I would have cut Bill off as soon as he said this.
Our numbers beat anybody that you fought and beat anybody that you're going to fight. So
I would have said, Bill, hold up. Let me stop you right there. I already know you're going to keep going right now. Who y'all outsell? And you know what's funny? You know what? It's not even funny. It's not even funny because number one, I'm going to be honest with you. It's not funny because number one, that shows that boxing is in a bad place right now. So look, I don't think anybody should be celebrating that if another boxer does like 50K on a pay-per-view, bro. I don't think that's nothing, even if you don't like the guy, because I think that looks bad for boxing. Like 30K or 40K, I think they're reporting 50K. It's bad either way. That's bad because you got to remember that the main event fighters alone, they're paying millions of dollars to in that fight. In that specific fight, they were. And then you got to think about all the fighters on the undercard. So 40K is bad, bro. 40K is bad. But Bill will tell you right in your face.
Our numbers beat anybody that you fought and beat anybody that you're going to fight. So there's all these obstacles about talk to Al. No, I don't have to talk to Al. I just told you we have an offer for you. And guess what? You can get in touch with us then. I don't have Al's number. I don't, brother.
So before these extra sources came out and verified that the sales were low, right? That's how Bill was talking. And this is what I mean. People will say to me, yo, you be picking on them or you don't like them, you a hater. No, I'm not. I'm asking legit questions, bro. And then when the truth comes out, y'all look back and be like, yo, he was capping, bro. I told y'all he was capping. But 90% of what Bill says, bro, 90% of what Bill says, you have to look at it and be like, yo, is that you got to fact check it, bro. You got to fact check it. Bill is the type of guy, like I had a friend, bro, and this is no lie, and there's a condition, and I got to find the name of it. I had a friend who pretended, mind you, we knew him. We hung out with him. And he pretended that, like, he would take phone calls, like business phone calls. Yo, yeah, that was my business. Like, we know you don't have a business, bro. We know you don't. And he literally legit would, I understand if you're trying to, first of all, I don't understand ever faking something like that anyway. I can understand maybe you're trying to do it for a girl or something like that. But anyway, at the end of the day, when Bill be talking, you need to really listen. You need to really listen to what this man is saying, because he's going to look at you and say shit. He's a very good talker. And I will admit, he's business savvy. And he is successful. But damn it, when that man's talking, you better pay attention and be able to point out what is cap and what is not cap. I'm telling you right now. Because now that the numbers are coming out, everyone's like, oh, What did y'all think? Did y'all think Prograis and Haney was gonna do like some history numbers? What did y'all think? Like, did y'all think? What did you think it was gonna do? That's the thing, Tycho, because they don't ask questions. They don't ask questions, bro. 200K. What? Wait. What? Bill ain't going to fool us. Hold on. Bill is not going to fool us believing he did 200K? Bro, that's gossip.
Please. I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you.
Oh my God. Yo, that's what I'm going to say to Bill from now on, bro. The next time Bill is talking, the next time Bill has an interview, yo, cut his ass off. But look, the next time Bill is talking and he's like, yeah, we did 200K. Just cut his ass off and go like this.
Please. I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you.
That's what I'm gonna say to Bill. Dead ass. I'm gonna play. If he ever came on here, and as soon as he's like, yeah, you know, I'd sell 200K. Yeah,
Please. I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you.
Oh my God. And so y'all so the other channels be like, yeah, he offering Tank 50 mil, 60 mil. Yeah. Because Bill said it. I ain't got no damn receipt. I ain't seen nothing where the money's coming from. But Bill said it. So I'm going to do a whole live. And I'm going to say Teal Duck as well. And I'm going to say, bro, you know how you looking, bro? You looking crazy, bro. You looking crazy. But yet the people that actually ask legit questions, we look like haters. You know what I mean? Because it looks like it might look like the people that like, I don't want to see Devin and Tank fight. Absolutely not. That is not the case. I definitely want to see Devin and Tank. I'm just being realistic about it. I'm being realistic. The hurdles and steps that have to be overcome for Devin to fight Tank is a lot. Especially with the fact that they're over at Amazon Prime now. Especially the fact that Tank is going to want to be the A side. Especially the fact that Tank and Devin don't like each other. And you saw what Tank did to Ryan when he was going to fight Ryan. You saw all the stipulations and all the things he put on him and all the things he did. He didn't really have to. Tank didn't have to put a catch weight. Tank didn't have to put a rehydration clause. He didn't have to do all that. I think he would have beat Ryan without doing all that. But he did it anyway. And I think part of the reason why he did that is to just show him, look, I'm A side. I run shit over here. Making Ryan jump through all these hurdles, right? What do you think Tank is going to do if they start negotiating with Devin? He's going to do the same thing. Have y'all not thought of that? So even if they come to negotiations, I guarantee you, if they ever do come to negotiations, I guarantee you the whole boxing community is going to be doing live saying, Tank versus Devin is happening. And listen, I ain't going to say nothing until I see that there's a date. Even then, I ain't going to get excited until the night of the fight. Because anything can happen. Somebody could pull out. Somebody could have an injury. I don't know. I'm not going to be celebrating over gossip, bro. Haney's next 5 fights might not crack 200K. Right. Hey, listen, and I'm not hating. I just don't got time for gossip.
Please. I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you.
Meanwhile, Anthony Joshua looking scared as hell. I clipped this. This is It's Joshua at the stare down, bro. Look, he don't even want to look at Otto Wallin in his eyes. He don't want to look at him in his eyes.
On pay-per-view.
I'll tell you right now, if Joshua loses, that Wilder and Tank fight gonna look worse. It ain't gonna look as first of all, it doesn't look that appealing now. I still want to see the fight, but it doesn't look as appealing now. Is it? Let me ask you, And this is why I have always had the opinion, when people say we want these two fighters to hold off on fighting, like Devin or Shakur or T.O. and Ryan, right? I understand building a fight. I actually agree there is times where you could build a fight. However, you wait too long, and then stuff like what's happening now happens. You got Wilder, who's been knocked out 2 times now in a row. You got Anthony Joshua, who already had a loss against Ruiz, but then lost to Usyk twice. Got outboxed, and Usyk was even hurting him. Little Usyk was wobbling Joshua. He was wobbling him, bro. I think it's a two. What do they call it? What do they call it, Tycho? A double-edged sword. I think it's a double-edged sword. I think, yes, you're right. I think fighters, and I hate to say this because it is true, fighters do listen. We all know that you can die in boxing. You know what I mean? It's not like it's a dangerous sport. Your brain is hitting your skull. You're taking punches to the body. You know what I mean? Like, so we already know all that. We don't even gotta get into that. So you should be compensated, right? But when you're overcompensated, this is what happens. When it's overcompensated and we're getting fights that like and look, and I saw people say, well, look, even when we give you the fights that y'all like, the numbers aren't good. Right? They say even when we give you the fights that y'all like, the numbers isn't good. Well, that's because of this, what Tycho is saying. For years, these guys have been getting crazy, crazy payouts, bro. But you remember when PBC was putting on a pay-per-view every other month, and the pay-per-view was like Ruiz versus Ortiz. They had just like Wilder versus Helenius. They were just throwing crazy, like, bro, that's not a pay-per-view, bro. If you paid $80 for that, bro, I feel bad for you. And then they wonder why numbers start doing bad. I mean, PBC was throwing crap. I hate to say it. I'm telling the truth, bro. They were throwing crappy pay-per-views every month. Ruiz and Ortiz is not a pay-per-view. Wilder versus Helenius is not a pay-per-view. And they were doing this every month. Every month. This was not this year, 2022. And then they wonder why the sales are so low. I mean, well, and as far as Devin Haney goes, look, man, I'm not gonna kick Devin while he's down or whatever. Y'all already know how I feel. If you watch this channel, you already know how I feel. I respect Devin. I think Devin is a great fighter. I actually like Bill. I think Bill is a good business savvy guy. I think he's very smart. But at the same time, I told y'all that what he was saying, when he was saying this, I said it yesterday. When I showed you the clip and he said this.
Our numbers beat anybody that you fought and beat anybody that you're going to fight. So there's all these obstacles about talk to Al. No.
We all knew that was gossip.
Our numbers beat anybody that you fought and beat.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you. I mean, and everybody was soaking it up. Everybody was soaking it up. Like, yeah, Bill said it. Bro, look, I ain't going to say no names, but y'all know who they are. When Bill came out and said, we're giving Tank 20 mil, right? How many channels did you see go live and try to make it seem like Tank was ducking? There's quite a few. Go on YouTube and type in Tank ducks Devin. Just type Tank ducks Devin. Here, let's do it together, shall we? Let's do it together. so I could show you. So this way, you know, this is a, what do they call it? What do you call it? Like when somebody snitches, but they're not snitching directly. What they call it, dry snitching or whatever, is when you snitch, but you're not actually saying the name. You kind of like dry snitching. That's what I'm gonna do. I ain't gonna say no names, but I'm gonna just show. We gonna look it up together though. I ain't gonna say no names though. You know, Smokey back here taking his shit, but I ain't gonna tell nobody else though. All right. So yeah, let's type in. Let me see. Tank, Duck, and Devin. Look, I don't even gotta finish the sentence. Right? Oh, right here. Gervonta Davis turns down $20 million plus fight deal. Even Showbiz. Gervonta Davis turned down $20 million. Gervonta Davis turns down $20 million. The Boxing Voice. The Fight Hub played Eddie Hearn talking, right? Yet Eddie Hearn says in the video, that he hasn't spoken to anybody. And all he did was reach out. And then when Rick Glazer's numbers came out, right? I don't listen. I don't take what these guys say and go, oh, I'm gonna parade it all around for everybody to see. I don't really do that. There's other channels that have a relationship with him and they know him. So therefore, they kind of like take his word a little bit. You know what I mean? I don't know him. I've talked to him before, twice, maybe 3 times, because he used to go on another channel that I used to be on a while back. I used to talk to Rick Glazer, right? Like 3 times. And there's been times where he was saying, when I was talking to him back then, he was saying things about PBC that actually turned out to be true. That actually turned out, I'm not saying everything he says is true, but he was saying things like, hey, listen, PBC is going to end soon. He knew the contract was going to be ending, but he said, but everybody was like, yeah, they're just going to re-sign. And I remember back then, Rick Glazer was saying, no, I'm telling you, they're not, PBC is about to be over with. And everybody was just thinking they're going to re-sign. So I'm not saying everything he says is correct, but what I am saying is that the man has been right about some stuff, right? So when he came out and gave the numbers, I was like, hey, I don't know if they're accurate. I don't know, but I tell you one thing. I'll tell you what I do know. I do know Bill. We all know Bill is a bragger. He's a bragger, which he should be. He should be proud of his son. He should be proud of the accomplishments that Devin does. Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But we all know that if Devin sold very, very well, he would be everywhere. He would be everywhere telling everybody, we did 700K. He'd be on this channel. He'd be on that channel. He'd be on that channel. But instead, he never discloses how much. He says, we did way better than that. And then he goes on and lies and says about this, about Tank.
Our numbers beat anybody that you fought and beat anybody that you're going to fight. So
we all know that was gossip. And I like my little guy here now.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you. That's what I'm going to do.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you. That's what I'm going to be doing now. I'm going to keep that little clip right there. And I'm going to keep this clip for AJ during that stare down because I think AJ's scared. He couldn't even keep his eyes straight looking to the left.
Right on pay-per-view.
So, I mean, it is what it is, man. With boxing, I'm starting to treat boxing like how I treat my life. I'm taking it day by day. I'm not taking anything. I'm not taking anything what anybody says anymore. I'm not taking that shit for as law. I'm not. I'm gonna just wait till time goes on, and then we're gonna eventually find out the truth. Eventually, we always gonna find out the truth. I'm not gonna sit here and as soon as somebody says something, I'm gonna go live and report it just because Bill said it or just because this channel said it. Even if it's Rick Glazer, even if it's like, the only time I report right away is if it's somebody that's like really in there, like Michael Benson or something like, and even he's been wrong sometimes, but still, at least they are directly involved in the business, right? Something should tell you something is amiss when Bill is saying he cannot get in contact with Al Heyman. And even if he has not had a relationship with Floyd Mayweather for years now, which he probably doesn't, I'll be honest with you, I don't think he has a great relationship with Floyd. Why? Because he's been saying some bad things about Floyd. He took a lot of shots at Floyd the same night that Devin won his fight. He took a lot of shots at him. So, but it doesn't matter because we all know that with Floyd, he's all about this, right? He's all about that money. So just because y'all might not have the best relationship, you call him and you tell him, bro, we got some money we can all make. You, me, Al. We know Floyd. I mean, we don't know him personally, but we know he likes money, right? So that alone should have you like, damn, but that don't make no sense. And then we find out from now, 3 sources now? And it's kind of sad because I'm not happy that Devin sold low. I'm not. Because I think as a whole, Tycho just said that he thinks that this is a good thing. I see what he's saying, but at the same time, I also look at it and go, damn, that's bad. AJ is, I guess you're saying AJ's a pussy? Yeah, that's him during the stare down. Speaking, going back to the heavyweights, because I did want to talk about the heavyweights just real quick. How do y'all think Deontay Wilder looks? I think Deontay Wilder, he's looking great, man. As far as like, he's the lightest I've ever seen him. Deontay Wilder's the lightest I've ever seen him. He is still being a little cringe. What is he calling himself? Dr. Sleep?
I'm not going to disappoint you. I come to bring the pain. I come to bring the excitement. Like I always say, don't blink, baby. Because bam, baby, good night. My new nickname is Dr. Sleep, and I'm adopting that name. So I got NyQuil in the right hand. I told him to bring a pillow and bring a blanket because it get chilly over here as well. So I can't wait. Bomb Squad!
He came in weighing at 215 pounds or under 220. So he's very light. And Malik Scott said the reason why he has him coming in at that, which I think that's the best weight for Deontay Wilder, by the way. I think that's the best weight for him. I don't think the 250, the 240 or 230, because he gassed out early. And he doesn't have great stamina to begin with. But at least he looks like he's throwing combinations. He looks quick with Malik. I'm going to tell you right now, if Deontay Wilder fought Anthony Joshua right now, next week, my money's on Wilder, bro. I'm sorry. Just Anthony doesn't even sound like, he doesn't even look like, look, everybody in that press conference was trying to sell their fights, bro. Everybody. Big Baby Miller's
100 pounds difference between the two. It's not often all.
He's saying disrespectful things, trying to sell the fight.
The size of my nuts. Your brain's the size of my nuts, you shrimp.
You're big everywhere. Let's be honest about it.
Goddamn right.
I mean, everybody's trying, right? And then it goes to AJ, and then Outer Waleem's trying to engage with him, bro. He's trying to, he's talking shit. Like, come on, man, say something. Like, people looking, right? AJ's just like, he doesn't even want to stay staring at him.
Right on pay-per-view. Day of Reckoning.
Normally, AJ has a bit of back and forth. He did it with.
Normally, listen, you heard what the guy said? You heard what the guy said? Look, I'm not bullshitting. And look, I didn't even hear that. That's the first time I actually heard that. Look at what that guy just said.
Right on pay-per-view. Day of Reckoning.
Normally, AJ has a bit of back and forth. He did it with Hellenius. We've seen him do it in the past. Not saying a word here to Otto Bonnet.
Maybe he's dialed in. Maybe he's dialed in, huh? What's going on, Pudo? Wilder's under 220, yeah. And he's throwing combinations, and he looks quick. I think, and you know, Joseph Parker, on the other hand, to be honest with you, I can't get a read on him. I can't get a read on him. Let me change my temperature real quick. I can't get a read. I can't get a read on him. By the way, Merry Christmas to everybody, man. You know, we you know, they were playing did they start playing Home Alone around y'all? That's how I know it's Christmas for me. When they're playing Home Alone 24/7. And what's the other movie? You'll shoot your eye out. You'll shoot your eye out. What's that? The Christmas Carol, the Christmas Story with the Red Ryder BB gun. That's how you know it's Christmas. Hey, Pudo, did you see what's going on with your guy Bill? Huh? Were you here for that? Were you here when Bill was talking like this?
Our numbers beat anybody that you fought and beat anybody that you're gonna fight. So
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you. Were you here for that, Pudo? You know, it's kind of crazy too, because like I don't know. I was gonna say something, and then I thought about it. Let me chill. Let me chill. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna wait a little bit. Oh, Pudo, I'm playing around with you. I'm playing around with you because you say that you like when it comes to Devin and Shakur, we're always going back and forth. I think Shakur beats Devin's ass. And you're always telling me that you don't think that's gonna happen, and I'm telling you that I do think that's gonna happen if they ever do fight. I do think that. So that's why I'm only saying that he's your guy. But I mean, when we all know that after, like, I mean, come on, man. I don't understand. Like, if people are listening to that, I mean, at what point do you tell them like you're full of shit?
Everything that guy just says bullshit.
I mean, that's why I don't think they would ever come over here. Not only that, but I'm a tiny channel, so they would never come over here. But I honestly believe that maybe not the call-ins, but when a person does a video with like an interview, I believe that prior to the interview, sometimes they tell them, "Hey, don't ask that, don't ask that." I really do. I'm starting to think that sometimes, because it's like, how can you, any normal person watching that person talk, like in your mind, you would be like, okay, I know he's gonna ask this, he's got to ask that, and he doesn't ask that question, and you be sitting back like, wait a second, that was left field. You're not gonna ask him, how do you know that, or where did you get that info from? Like, you know what I mean? That's what makes me think the things that I say. Come on, Sergeant. That's a little bit. Are you serious? Are you? That's a little bit too much, man. Tank would put that dude, bro. He would never box again if he fought Tank, bro. Come on, give Tank some credit. Listen, Tank is talented, man. Tank is talented. Y'all know he could fight. With the, I admit, maybe not all of y'all think he could fight, but come on, man. With the eye test, the dude's a bad man. I ain't gonna sit here and get on. Tank is a bad boy. He just don't care about his legacy. I just think he doesn't care about his legacy. I just think he doesn't care. I just think he is content with fighting whoever the hell he wants to fight, disregarding what the fans want, because he knows that he sells. And he knows that no matter who I fight, as long as the opponent is somewhat dangerous, not a nobody, but is somewhat dangerous, they're going to come out and buy my fight. I don't need to fight Devin Haney. I don't need to fight Teofimo Lopez. I don't need well, he did fight Ryan. He did fight Ryan. And look at all the shit he put Ryan through. Which is why I think that Devin and Tank won't fight, bro. Even if they get to negotiations, it'll be shut down because Tank is going to be the A side and he's going to make Devin jump through all. You think Devin's going to come in 25? You think Devin's going to be able to rehydrate 25 pounds? You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. Tank is not going to allow that. Tank going to put a stipulation on what weight they fight at. He's going to put a stipulation on whether it's a catch weight or not. He's going to put a stipulation on how much Devin can rehydrate. He's going to make him, and then he's just going to add some other shit on there just to add it on. Just to add it on to show Devin, hey, I'm the A side, bro. I run things over here. Because I honestly believe that's why he did some of the things to Ryan. I don't think he did those things to Ryan because he felt like he needed to do them. I just felt like he did it to show Ryan, like, nah, you the Instagram boy, and you got all these followers. Yeah, I'm the A side, bro. I pull the strings over here. You jump when I say jump. That's why I think Devin and Tank will never happen. We got a better chance of Shakur and Devin fighting. We got a better chance of Tio and Devin fighting, in my opinion. That's not me. That's not me with wishful thinking saying that I don't want to see the fight. I'm telling you that I honestly believe we got a better chance of Tio fighting Tank and a better chance of Devin fighting Tio fighting Devin and Ryan versus Devin, Tio versus Devin, Shakur versus Devin. I think all those fights are way more possible than with Tank. That's just my humble opinion. Because I saw what happened in the negotiations with Tank and Ryan. And I'm telling you, he's going to do the same thing to Devin, bro. And by the way, what do you think Devin's going to say when Tank says to Devin, okay, where are we fighting at? Let's say, okay, I want 135, you want 140. Okay. Let's do 137. Let's just say, or 138. Let's do 138. What is Devin going to do when Tank says, you need to fight me at 138 and you can't rehydrate more than 15 pounds? What is he going to do then? He puts a limit on the rehydration. Remember when he did the interview and they asked him about why he did what he did to Ryan? And do you remember his answer? He said, because he's a bigger man. I couldn't believe Tank said that. I couldn't believe he said that. Tank says Ryan's a bigger man. I couldn't, but I was like, what? Bigger man. I'm gonna find it. I gotta find it, but there's an interview, and maybe y'all can find it. Where Tank actually says out his mouth it was at the press conference. They were like, the guy was like, because you remember Oscar De La Hoya brought up the whole thing. You remember when all the promoters were there, and y'all remember when Leonard Ellerbe and Oscar De La Hoya was going back and forth. That shit was hilarious, by the way. Leonard Ellerbe made it clear that they don't like Oscar, right? And he was going back and forth with him. And then Oscar gets up on the podium and says, yeah, we all know Ryan wanted this fight. We all know Ryan forced this fight to happen because, what What fighter is confident in putting a catch weight and a rehydration clause and all these other stipulations? What fighter? That doesn't sound like a confident fighter to me. And then Leonard Ellerby came on and started disrespecting Oscar, right? Then after that, they did an interview with Tank, and Tank said, because he's the bigger man. Because he's the bigger man. So, I don't know, bro. Bro, you don't understand how much I would pay for that fight, bro. You don't understand. Tank versus Inoue, bro, would be crazy. Would be crazy. And by the way, I think Inoue, his power is going to carry. That's my prediction. His power is carrying. It seems like he's getting stronger every weight class he jumps, bro. It seems like he's getting stronger. Yeah, but Tank be walking around like at what? What Tank be walking around at? Like one. He be looking like, he gaining some weight in between. He looking like Chris Colbert in between fights, bro. Fat and chubby. And it's kind of crazy because it was this year or last year where I started to really notice that a lot of these fighters fight at weights that it's crazy. How heavy you think Devin Haney walks around at? If he rehydrated 25 pounds, how much do you think he weigh? How much do you think Devin walks around at? Devin could be a middleweight, bro. He definitely should be like Devin. He looked huge compared to Prograis. He should be fighting at least welterweight, or at least, he could fight a middleweight, bro. I bet you that if Devin stood next to Boots, I bet you they would look almost like Boots might be a little bit bigger, I guess. I don't know. I honestly don't even know. But when I saw Devin the night of the Prograis fight, I said, yo, he looks like a welterweight, bro. Right. Okay. So let's say it's 190. Think about that, bro. 50 to 40 pounds you got to cut. That's why them extra 5 pounds be, people think like, man, 5 pounds isn't a lot. 7 pounds, it is. When you've drained yourself, like, because they got to do crazy shit just to get that low. And then you asking for another 5 pounds. That's how people pass out. That's how people start running into. I honestly believe that Virgil Ortiz, I don't know if it was making weight, but I know it was the fact of how hard he was training. Look at what that did to him. First thing Loma said to him is, you look like a middleweight. I don't know, man. I mean, I do want to see the fight. I'm not gonna make it seem like I don't want to see the fight. But anyway, what do y'all think of this Saturday though? Because I do want to talk about this Saturday's fights, because nobody else seems to be really talking about it. They're still talking about Devin and Bill, and I mean, we got fights on this weekend, and we got a pretty good card. AJ and Wilder is already basically signed, and I mean, all AJ got to do is win. All Wilder got to do is win. But I don't know. I honestly believe AJ might actually lose. Shit, Wilder could even lose. Who knows? We don't even know how good Joseph Parker is right now. We don't even know. I know Dubois and Big Baby Miller is going to end in devastation. That is not going the distance. If that goes the distance, bro, I would be shocked. I would be shocked. Miller is coming in 350 pounds. Dubois came in at 220 something. That is over 100-pound difference. You can only do that in the heavyweight. You can't do that in any other weight. Only the heavyweight can somebody outweigh somebody 40, 50 pounds. over 100 pounds. He's outweighing Dubois. Over 100. I still can't get it through my mind. 100 pounds. Dubois looked like he looked skinny, bro. Is somebody at my home? Dang, that's crazy, man. I keep thinking I'm hearing something. Don't be starting to act up now. Can't wait till I move. And Tycho, look, heavyweight's the only division where somebody like Francis Ngannou could come in and do what he did. I honestly believe heavyweight is the only division that you can do that. You take any other UFC fighter who thinks he could box, welterweight or lighter weight, put him in the ring with one of these guys, put Bam Rodriguez in with a guy his size. It would be the same if they went over to the UFC or MMA, bro. The only MMA, what happened with Ngannou and Tyson Fury, what played a big factor in that is heavyweight. It's the only one that you can get away with. It's the only one where you could outweigh somebody 50, 60 pounds. Heavyweight is the only weight where you could actually have massive advantages over your opponent, and ain't nobody going to say shit. Ain't nobody going to say shit because there is no cap. At least I don't know. I've never, 100 pounds is a lot, bro. Outweighing somebody by 100 pounds is a lot. I mean, it could be to his detriment, though, because mind you, Miller has been popped for. It's kind of funny how people talk about Canelo. I bring this up all the time, but they get on Canelo, and like, you know, there's been other fighters who like been busted like 9, 10 times. This dude had stuff in his body I never even heard of before. I mean, he was doing like 5 steroids at once, bro. He was just taking them just to take them. Just let me see what this does. You know? I don't know, man. What just happened to my screen? Okay. And if AJ, who's training AJ right now? Who's training? Is it Derek James? Is it still Derek James? Is Derek James still training AJ? That is weird. Derek James got Ryan Garcia, Anthony Joshua, Frank Martin, Errol Spence, Jamel Charlo. I think that's it, right? Jamel Charlo, Errol Spence, Frank Martin, Ryan Garcia, and Anthony Joshua. That's almost like the lineup that Eddie Reynoso had back at. Remember? Eddie Reynoso had Canelo, Ryan, Oscar Valdez, Frank Sanchez, and Andy Ruiz. So, my stream, I've already been an hour long. I wasn't gonna go that long because, you know, Christmas is coming up, y'all. You know, and I hope everybody has a great Christmas. I really do. Try to like, you know, I know people that don't like the holidays, bro. I really do because of family or whatever it is, bro. But listen, man, just appreciate what you have for real. I'm not trying to be corny or whatever. I'm being dead ass. As you get older, you realize, bro, just be grateful for the things that you do have, because there's a lot of people out there that ain't got a damn thing. There's a lot of people that's going to be sleeping outside, especially with what's going on in the world right now. So if you're alone, you're not alone. You're not alone. You know? Play some play some Christmas music or whatever. Watch Home Alone, whatever. I love Christmas, bro. I really do. It's my favorite holiday. Some people like New Year's Eve because they get to get as high and drunk as they want. Not me. I'm telling you, I'm being dead ass when I say I wake up, I put on Home Alone or a Christmas Story. I watch that all day. I listen to Christmas carols. I can get in the spirit, bro. I mean, of course, I pray to God and thank Jesus, but you know what I mean. I hope y'all have a Merry Christmas, by the way. Seriously, hope everyone has a great holiday, spending time with your family. Enjoy the boxing that we have this Saturday. We have a pretty good card. It may not be the most exciting card. It may not be, but it's a good card. And our heavyweight fights are all good matchups. They're all good matchups. Miller versus Dubois, any one of those guys could win. Wilder versus Joshua, you never know what the hell is going to happen when Wilder's fighting. And the same goes for Anthony Joshua. Otto Wallin, some people think that he beat Tyson Fury. Otto Wallin is a very, very good boxer. I think stylistically, he is a bad matchup for Anthony Joshua. I think he's a bad matchup. I don't know what Eddie Hearn was thinking, because I know Eddie Hearn was talking like Joshua already beat Otto Wallin. He's talking like he already beat him. And he's over here, and Eddie Hearn keeps saying, well, we're talking about the fight. Wilder, we don't even know if he's going to get past Parker. Or we don't even know if your guy's going to get past Otto Wallin, Eddie. You over here talking about Wilder. You better worry about your guy. Because in my opinion, Otto Wallin is all bad for Joshua. Joseph Parker, he's stationary enough for Wilder to catch him with that one shot, bro. I have Otto Wallin beating Anthony Joshua before I have Wilder getting upset by Joseph Parker. So I don't know what Eddie Hearn's doing, talking over there like, yeah, we're talking about AJ or whatever, but Wilder better take care of his fight. Your guy better take care of your fight, bro. Late what? What did you mean late what? You mean late getting here? I think Frank Sanchez is going to be the next heavyweight champion, bro. If he gets a chance. I think if Frank Sanchez is fighting on Saturday too. I think Frank Sanchez, bro, is very, very dangerous for anybody. Go ahead. Name me a fighter right now. Go ahead. Name me a heavyweight. I don't care who it is. Fury, Usyk, Wilder. Frank Sanchez is a pure boxer with great defense and moves around and has power. That's rare. That's rare, bro. He moved. I'm telling you, bro. When I was watching him fight the last couple of fights, the way he moves around the ring, I guess he does like a Philly shell almost sometimes. Good defense, good head movement, quick, good counter punching, got great power. Frank Sanchez is a problem, bro. Frank Sanchez, Big Bang Zhang is a problem for people. Big Bang Zhang, I love that name too. Big Bang Zhang. He's a problem. And he be training out of Paterson, New Jersey, bro, where I was raised. Born in the Bronx, raised in Paterson, New Jersey, man. I didn't even know that he was training out of Paterson. He is a bad boy, man. But listen, man, I'm gonna get out of here. Hey, Tycho, Sergeant, listen, I appreciate y'all, man. Listen, have a Merry Christmas. And if I don't see y'all before the new year, y'all have a happy new year. Enjoy your holidays, man. God bless y'all. I love y'all. Let's enjoy boxing on Saturday. And I'll see y'all probably after the new year. I might go on. I'll probably go on before the new year. But y'all have a Merry Christmas, man. I know I'm not going on tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe I will go on. You know what? Maybe I will go on tomorrow. I'm thinking about it. Maybe I will go on tomorrow. Yeah, baby. Either way, if you don't hear from me, Merry Christmas.